Hello and welcome, my wonderful people who put Tabasco in their belly button just to see how it feels. It's SGB here, and today we're talking about belly buttons. We're going to be playing Chimps Mode, the hardest game mode in Bloons Tower Defense 6, with only monkeys that have belly buttons. So just right from the get-go, we can see belly button action all over the place. Dart monkey, belly button. Ice monkey, belly button. A lot of these other guys, no belly button. Sniper, buccaneer, mortar, belly buttons. And we get some weird action going on over here. Alchemist, belly button. Druid, though, here's where it gets interesting. Things can get confusing as time goes on, so we have to lay some ground rules so we understand what we're allowed to build and what we're not allowed to build. So let's go over a couple examples really quickly before we actually hop in a game. So in this challenge, I'm only going to be playing with monkeys and upgrades that have visible belly buttons. So you can fairly clearly see that's a belly button. Once we get to a triple shot, clearly still a belly button. But then even when you go up to a Super Monkey fan club here, we're wearing a belly shirt, where he should have a belly button visible, but he still does not have a belly button visible. So I'm sorry, Ninja Kiwi art team, you guys need to get your crap together, because obviously there should clearly be an update where we get a belly button on Super Monkey fan club, but we don't have a belly button, we cannot use him. And that goes same for the Plas Monkey fan club. This might be, you know, somewhere covering up the belly button, but what's the point of a belly shirt if you don't show the freaking belly button, bro? I don't know. But we got some issues here, Ninja Kiwi. We got some major issues. One other rule that I want to throw out there really quickly is that we know, if we know you have a belly button, for example, the Ice Tower. A larger radius Ice Monkey clearly has a belly button. Once we get Refreeze, clearly still a belly button. Cryo Cannon, though, we don't really know for sure that it has a belly button or not. But when we get Icicles, we still don't know if we have a belly button. But when we get an Icicle Impale, we do see the belly button. So I'm going to make an inferring judgment that Cryo Cannon and Icicles did not lose a belly button just for Icicle Impale to regrow a belly button. So we are allowed to use those abilities, or towers, or upgrades. Some monkeys have full-on jumpsuits, and clearly we cannot say that they have belly buttons, so we have to kind of keep that in mind, but certain upgrades might have a belly button mixed in there, in between all of the nonsense of no belly button action, which means we can build those towers, but only if we have all the money necessary to buy all the way up to that upgrade where they do have a visible belly button. Heroes and belly button action. So I want to throw it out there really quickly that Adora has a skin with a belly button showing. That is pretty ridiculous. But the other two skins do not have belly buttons. Pat Fusty does indeed have a skin ×2 that both have belly buttons, but there is a final skin that does not have a belly button. So that's 2 out of 3. Can anybody beat that? Yeah, Oben's got 3 for 3 on belly buttons, and therefore we must use Oben. So to start off the day, we're going to use 3 Dart Monkeys and start off with 3 belly buttons, believe it or not, right from the get-go. The bad news about a 3 Dart Monkey start is that it feels wasteful, specifically on positioning. A lot of your towers are kind of like using up a lot of the weirder space that you might want to use in a different way. But the good news is that you can usually solo pretty far with just these Dart Monkeys, and we're questioning if we can beat round 9 here, because if we can get our Oben going. If we can't, I'm probably going to restart and see if I can pull something else off. But it looks like we do end up pulling it off. And that means Oben is ready to go. And luckily for us, Oben can see through walls, so we can see through this hedge right over here. And I think once we get some range going over here, he'll be able to reach the other side. But until then, we do have the heat-seeking wolves, which can jump to the other side. Quite delicious. Next up, we're going for a Dartling gun, which I'll admit from the base picture, you can see it doesn't really look like he's got a belly button, but let's be honest here. Once you get into the game, focused firing, advanced targeting, faster swivel, he has for sure got a belly button, and he is showing it off, man. Things are so far going, admittedly, decently well. I ended up with a 0.22 Dartling gun, which you can clearly see still has a belly button, so I'm not cheating the system yet here. But I don't know what I want to build next. Honestly, I feel like the biggest issue with this challenge is that a lot of the late-game towers usually get a vest or a coat or something that hides their belly button. I don't know what it is about upper echelons of Dart Monkeys thinking that they're cooler or better than you because they hide their belly buttons, but it does seem to definitely be a thing here. I'm definitely gonna have to keep that in mind to see if we can still, you know, take this thing down, take it all the way down on Chimps Mode without that many belly buttons. Now, I did find one tower that I'm actually really excited for to show you guys, who is definitely rocking the belly button action. The Engineer. Check this out. Sentry Gun, Faster Engineering, Sprockets, Sentry Expert, and then all the way up to a Sentry Champion. Oh boy. That sounds, and we could even deconstruct it because he's got belly buttons too. So holy crap, yeah, absolutely, that's the way to go, man. In fact, it's about that time. Let's get going. I think this is a decent place for him. I don't love it. I don't love any of it. But, you know what? Yeah, it's okay. It's alright. And it's time. We're just going to upgrade him, man. We do have to watch our cam detection here. Right now we're relying on our Dartling gun, and I think he can probably get us through to round 42 without too many issues. But I got to get something else for cam detection soon, and a lot of my towers that would normally give me cam detection are completely blocked, and I still don't know what I want to switch to yet, so I'm going to have to figure that out in the long run here, because we cannot use a village for full-on cam detection, because villages, sadly, even though they're kind of like the lifeblood of the situation, they are still non-belly buttoned characters, so we can't use them. All right, we've been doing some hardcore micros so far to try to make this work. Usually this is not the way I like to play the game. It's just kind of the way it has to be played. But now I did save up $5,500, and I can get a Hydra rocket pods. This guy is a good tower that I started to not use very much. Like, kind of for a long time here. I just really haven't been using him. We really got to hope that we get a lot of popping power here right from the get-go. Looks like the Moab, no big dealio. Taking it down. Beautiful, beautiful. So what's next on the agenda here? Great question. Camo balloons are going to be a big problem for us, but I think I have the solution. But I don't know if this is going to be a good long-term solution or just kind of like a decent short-term solution for me. I'm thinking mortar. Check this out. This is our only cam detection right now. Clearly, balloon popping power way, way better than cam detection, but the Hydra rocket pods is not terrible. If you're willing to micro and actually aim a little bit, he's actually a pretty decent tower. But now, we've got to switch this up. I need to get that more going. So let's see. Let's see if I know what the hotkey is. It's got to be the bottom. There we go. I think it's B or N. N. N for no more camos. Beautiful. All right, we're going to throw this mortar down in the corner over here as well, just in case I... Oh... Yeah, I don't know where I'm putting him and why I'm doing things. I was going to say just in case I get a village, but I already talked about why I can't get a village. Dang. Does kind of suck, doesn't it? All right, well, we're going to go for a bottom path mortar, and just to, again, prove the belly button aspect, we can use a mortar if we get up to a signal flare, but we really can't use a Bernie stuff or an increased accuracy for sure. But we know the signal flare does have a belly button, so let's get that guy going. Boom, boom, boom. And now, even though it sucks, I think I have to start trying, and I think trying is the key word here, to save up for a Sentry Champion. $34,560. My biggest fear here is that that's not going to happen before round 63, and I don't think I can beat round 63 with my current stuff here. Even if Oben gets trees or something like that, I don't think it's going to be enough to take down round 63. And also, camo balloons are starting to become a pretty big issue for us, so... Oh boy, this is going to be an uphill battle for sure. Belly-buttoned monkeys seem to be, at least for right now, mildly inferior to non-belly-buttoned monkeys. And I don't mean to make this, you know, something to exclude anybody here, but sometimes facts are facts, bro. Sometimes facts are just facts. All right, well, we're fighting, and we're fighting the dirty fight here, but we are going to try our absolute best here to make it happen. Here's round 49, a very, very beefy round for ceramics and crap. Ceramics, just overall balloon popping power. We're going to aim just straight way here. Seems like, again, the Sentry Expert is kind of cleaning up most of the balloons at this point. He's doing most of the work. He's got 6,500 pops. Open's got 7,000. This guy's got 10K. I guess it's a good combo. Everybody's kind of pulling their weight today. All right, all right. And we got about half the money we need to make this Sentry Champ happen. But the bad news is the 50s are way slower as far as money is concerned compared to the 40s. The 40s are delicious amounts of money. 50s are way scarier. And Moabs are just way, way, way more difficult to work with. All right. Now, keep in mind that this is a real Chimps game, not a Himps game. So if I lose, I lose. All right. And if it comes down to it and I have to start playing some non-Himps games, well, so be it, man. Not Himps. Non-Chimps games. To play some Himps games, so be it. But I'm really hoping, once we get the Sentry Champ, things are going to start to change in our favor. Oh, but it's going to be a rough journey here. 51 is completed, though. That's a tough camo level for us. Able to manage it. 52 here. We got more Moabs coming out, and there's only so much Oben can do here, dude. Only so much he can do. It's a lot coming down to the micro of my Dartling Gunner. But it looks like with the Dartling Gunner, ooh, we do take him down. It looks like he's got enough range here to hit the balloons as the Moab balloons are coming through here, which is kind of interesting. All right. I'm really thinking that I got to add another random monkey in here just to kind of keep me alive here. And I think I'm going to go for one more of these guys. One more Sentry Expert. See if that's going to keep us in the game. It's close. Oh, and that's the first level we lose on. Dang, 53. All right, so we took a hit on our Sentry Champ run through. But the good news is now I got 2 Sentry Experts with deconstruction instead of just non-deconstruction, which should hopefully be much, much more effective against the Moabs here, as long as they build the right stupid sentries, because Ice Tower sentries are not what I need right now, alright? Clearly they don't do nothing against Moabs. And it's only 53. 54 is coming up soon, dude. That's going to be way more tricky. Alright, I'm definitely getting scared here, at least a little bit. But it looks like 53 actually goes down way easier now that we got actually some sentries on the screen. Beautiful, beautiful. 54. Way easier. Way easier than 53. Nice. All right, we're currently at $27,000. I luckily do have camo lead popping power. Actually, 2 towers that have camo lead popping power, and one that actually decamoizes them completely, which is pretty sweet. And I do have trees available for open. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw down the trees over here. And even though they don't make any extra money on Chimps Mode, knowing that they're just kind of sucking up some random balloons up in here, when I'm right at the edge of being able to afford my next big boy, it's kind of exciting to know that he's got my back here. All right, big chunk of balloons on 60. Let's see if trees can slurp them all. Oh my god, trees! Why did the trees not suck those things up, dude? I'm a little upset by that. I mean, I guess they're not technically on the map right here, but I really thought that that would be close enough to suck up those balloons. It literally just looked like they went through it. It's kind of upsetting. I think I'm going to try to micro with just my mortar and see if I can change this up. Plus 1 random extra open thorns and see if that's going to make the difference here. No guarantees on anything, but that's our goal. You know what I'm doing? I'm going to click on this. Oh, no, I can't do that. Crap. I hate this. It sucks to micro like this, but sometimes it just has to be done. All right, keep a little bit of a lead on this guy. Speed this up just a little bit while he's a BFB. We're going to slow it down once we get to Moabs. All right. Bernie stuff, come on. You got to clean this up for me, man. Bernie stuff, let's go, let's go. To the back. And yes, we do clean him up. 61 has been completed. A rough, rough round for us. But we are rough riders. We will keep on pushing into the night. Push into the darkness. Somewhere where nobody's ever been. Only monkeys with belly buttons. Okay, we got some freaking issues here. 62 is wrapping up here. Wrap it up. Rippity rappity. Oh, we sniped it. But here's the problem. Open. Trees. We don't have money. We need like an extra $2,000 to make this happen, dude. And I just don't know if Hydro Rocket Pods is going to be enough to actually make this happen. Maybe if we get lucky with the trees exploding at the right time, giving us the right amount of money here, we might be able to afford this Sentry Champion. And, I don't know, but I'm hoping. All right. Let's see. This is close. We do have some pretty good towers against group balloons. Hydro Rocket Pods in particular. It's pretty delish. All right. Actually, surviving around 63. I did not think that that was going to happen. We got to hope the trees hold on, though. If the trees don't hold on, we're doomed. All right, trees, hang on for me. Hang on for me. All right. Oh, they exploded. Sentry Champion is up. And with the Sentry Champion, we will survive. All right. This has been quite the adventure so far, but he's done it. The belly button king of the world. So believe it or not, what's kind of been saving us is the fact that trees have automatic cam detection, which is something that I just don't think about in normal situations. Normally, I got some sort of village around open at this point, but not today. And even though it's only a few balloons going through, those would normally be a big, big problem for me. So I'm glad that this is the case, but it also does make me realize that one mistake, one accidental tree poppage when we're not ready for it could lead to our demise, and that's definitely scary. So I don't know what I want to do about cam detection, but right now I know that having 2 different areas means that I should probably just say screw it, bite the bullet, and build 2 of them. We're going to go for it. I don't want to lose the game in a stupid way. So we got 2 Bernie stuff mortars, or excuse me, signal flare mortars. 1 on each side here, so they decamoize the balloons kind of as they come in. And then the rest of my towers can sort of just start to pop things. Specifically, though, I'm hoping that my Sentry Champion is going to kind of keep us in the game for a really, really, really long time. Enough time to possibly go big and get a balloon incineration. I've got other tower choices, but as of right now, that is my main tower choice that I would love to have on my team. It's just a cool tower, dude. He's going to be a lot of micro for me, but there's not that many late-game belly button towers, and he is one of them. So we got to reach for the stars, my friends. We got to reach for the stars, like every monkey who's ever had a belly button before him. All right, here's round 75. Usually, again, a fairly problematic level. Luckily for us, though, it's not horrible. Definitely have some balloons trying to sneak through, though. You can definitely see the weakness of Sentry Champions, just in general. And there it is. Dang, dude. Oh, that's brutal. All right, we're going to try one quick change here. We're just going to go for a cryo cannon. That's it. He does indeed have a belly button, by the way. Or kind of, actually. It's only a kind of belly button. I mentioned this at the beginning of the game, I think. Larger radius belly button, refreeze belly button, icicle impale belly button. Cryo cannon and icicles kind of in between on the belly button action, but I've decided that I think that I can read between the lines here, and we can agree belly button. Okay, I think it's just fair enough. All right, this time around 75. Ooh, balloons are already sneaking through. Oh, why the heck did they just go right through the trees, though? That's the thing I'm confused about the most. Are the trees in the wrong spot or something? It looks good enough, but I guess, yeah, some of them, I don't understand. I think the Moabs are getting sucked up, but not the balloons, which is really funky. Oh, snap, round 76. That's not good for us. Uh-oh. Cryo cannon, save the day. Central champion. Yes. All right, not bad, not bad. I'll take it. Round 78, a huge problem round, I should add, because of gigantic chunks of ceramics and gigantic chunks of camo ceramics. Both very problematic things to deal with here. Luckily for us, the first chunk of ceramics is defeated, and somewhat upsetting for us, though. These trees won't be back for a second round of camo ceramics. So we have to hope that what we currently have is going to be enough to just pop them all. I like to believe that we're going to have enough here, but I cannot guarantee that whatsoever. All right, so far going good. Camo ceramics coming up soon. We should decamo-wise most of them, if not all of them here. Lots of ceramics still left, though. Century Champion's really got to come in clutch. And he does. Clutch daddy. Clutch daddy, Century Champion. Nice job, my friend. Nice job. Now, sadly, we've only got $9,000 saved up at this point, and that is not a lot of money. Like, at all. I mean, I wanted a full-on $43,000 to make my next big tower happen, and I just don't think that's going to be possible. One other option that we do have for us, though, is that icicle impale I was telling you guys about. That's $32,400. I don't love my positioning on this guy. You know, I might even rebuy another ice tower and put him in a slightly better position, but, like, it's not horrible. I can't do that much better than this. So, and I did get the top path, too, so that will allow me to pop those DDTs properly, which the Bloons Generation still might not. So, you know what? I might change my mind. I might go icicle impale, bro. All right, here we go. We got round 80 coming up in here, though, and this is not looking good at all. I don't know what the heck we're going to do here, dude. Trees do nothing. Balloons got nothing here. Oh, crap. Central Champion trying to reach across the way here. It's close. And we do! We take down round 80. But that does not look good for round 85 and for round 87, which is 4s, oh my gods. And that's not to include the fact that we're going to have to deal with many BFBs over here as well, coming out for the next few rounds here. Definitely a scary place to be. Oh boy. Alright. I think we need more balloon popping power. I think we need more Moab popping power and more balloon popping power, but I don't know what the heck to do about any of this. Alright. Reach across the way, my friends. Again, a scary round that we cannot beat. This is interesting. This is really interesting. Look at that belly button. This could be the game changer we need. It's a cheapish, good tower that we can put sort of in the middle of the map here to make him reasonably decent at popping balloons. It'll just jump all over the place. So we're going to go for a Morglave's Red Hot Rings here to give him that extra range as well. And let's see if this is going to be what we need. But again, that is setting us back from getting any good 5th-tier towers at this point, which is, of course, not fun to deal with, but just something we're going to have to think about here. I think the main thing that I regret is I almost wish that I put my Century Champion over here instead of down here. If I did that, he could still probably reach the Moabs as they're coming in, but still have that cleanup power as they're leaving. But it looks like the Morglaves. Is that really the only difference right now? Otherwise, we're just getting unbelievably lucky here, and I don't know if that's... Why is he shooting over there? All right, we're just going to put it over here for now. All right. Unbelievable. That was crazy good. Now, I don't know if that's going to carry on for quite a few rounds here, but whew, I'll take it. Take it any day of the week. Round 82 now. Pushing up into the world a little bit. All right, not bad, not bad. Again, I don't know if this guy's changed everything because he's only got like 2,000 pops, but it was one small change that changed a lot for the world. I guess the only other thing is maybe Oben went up a level or something like that, and I wasn't really paying attention. Because I cannot think of any other reason why we'd start going from losing to round 81 to absolutely dominating it with one single, like, $4,000 tower that didn't get much pops. It's just goofy to think about. Okay, here we go. Round 84, another very big balloon level. I gotta say, Boomerang's still doing a pretty good job here, kind of cleaning up these balloons, like exactly the way I need it to be done. And the nice thing is getting one of these, even though it seems kind of like a funky tower, it is also de-reinforcing all balloons coming out. It will not de-reinforce DDTs. But other than that, or Oh My Gods, which is only going to come out around 97 and 99. But other than that, we de-reinforce everything. And that, my friends, is pretty beautiful. But this was a round that I was very afraid of. 85. I threw down some extra trees here. I don't know if that's going to be the big difference for us. But I know that this is just a big problem. Lots of balloons going to have to deal with right now. Boomerang's still trying to hold on here. He is kind of hanging on. All right. Oh, we can afford an Icicle Impale. The question is, do I want to get it? Or do I want to go Bloons Incineration? I'm going to try to hang on. I'm going to do my best here, guys. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. I don't like this. Oh, I don't like that at all. Crap. I'm going to try a really funky tower here. First of all, I know that Magic Monkeys would be super buffed by Open, but upsettingly, none of these guys I think I'm allowed to build. If you look at all the wizards here, they all got some sort of weird thing going on for them. Super Monkeys, they've all got some spandex suit on. Ninjas all have some sort of suit on as well. Druids, I don't know if I talked about those. I don't remember if I talked about those, but I can't see belly buttons. So, like, Ninja Kiwi, get your crap together. No artwork, man. Blah. Blah, blah, blah. So can't use Druids either. But we do have one. The Alchemist. The Alchemist actually has a decent amount of belly button action going on for him. I mean, check this out. Berserker Brew, Stronger Stim. Those are normally fantastic towers to have on my team. Sadly, don't really work well with my team right now. And also, Unstable Concoction. And even Transforming Tonic, if we wanted to go that fancy. So that's what I'm going to do for now. I'm going to go for a random Unstable Concoction with larger potions, spending just a small amount of money to keep me in the game here. And if that allows me to save up enough money to go Bloons Incineration, I would much prefer that over Icicle Impale, mostly because of super late game stuff. Around 98, 99, and 100, I think will be better with Bloons Incineration than an Icicle Impale. But I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know. I couldn't tell you for sure which one is actually going to be better. All right. The first Oh My God does get defeated decent amount easier. I wouldn't say significantly easier, but definitely better. All right. Coming around here. You gotta be kidding me. One blue balloon? What the heck? Dang, if we struggled against 2 Oh My Gods, this is now 4 Oh My Gods, and Open did not get much stronger. I'm afraid. And I'm kind of upset because I just built my Alchemist here, and I don't think I'm going to be able to make a big difference. Oh boy. Oh boy, I screwed up. Okay, I have a huge dilemma. I think I lose. I spent all of my money. I've got some pretty good tower combos here, and I'm still struggling hard on round 91. I even built an extra ice tower in what I thought was a pretty decent spot. Not great, but decent spot over here. Ice shards with larger radius. With all of my money spent, I can't really target too much more with what I currently have. And I believe that if we're losing around 91, there is no frickin' way we're getting around 93 or through around 94, 96, or 98. The grouped balloons are gonna kill us. So what do? Do we give up? I think so. I think we have to retry this and see if we can make a better strategy happen here so we can do a better job. All right, so the redesign went pretty well overall. It's still tough, though. This is not an easy run. It just means we're doing better than we were with our last crappy run. To start you guys off, I decided to put my Dartling gun here, so when I was playing early in the game, I used to aim him and just lock him in place down here, shooting on a straight line here, and still hitting the balloons on the other side. That was pretty sweet. Now I'm switching him to aiming sort of down here because the Moabs tend to run a little bit more on the street than on the sidewalk, so I wanted to aim this way. In addition, I decided to go for my Sentry Champion on the top here, which so far has been doing me very, very well. But I was thinking about it, and if this does end up failing, I think there's one other thing that I could try to do. That's to put my Engineer inside of this area. Probably nearer to the bottom than the top, but I could go either way, realistically. And the reason why is because sometimes I'm throwing my sentries too far away for us to hit Moabs and BFBs over here, so it's a little bit of luck whether or not these sentries are kind of lined up all near the bottom here to pop all the Moabs, or just thrown randomly somewhere on the screen. In addition, I decided to go for an Icicle Impale in the middle here, and the Icicle Impale in the middle is allowing us to aim mainly just the Moabs and BFBs, and letting this guy sort of clean up the balloons as they come in. Also, The trees. The trees have been the lifeblood of our strategy here, because all we do is we throw down trees as the balloons come around. If anything does sneak through this guy, he cleans them up without too many issues, so I haven't had to do a bunch of restarts or anything like that. So this is the round that we lost to last time, round 91. Let's see if we can clean this one up this time. No guarantees, but so far, like I said, things have been smoother is the main thing. And I've had to spend less money here. I have $28,000 saved up compared to last time, so definitely feeling better about this run. All right, a nice slow run so far. It's exactly what you want to see. Lots of Moabs and stuff coming in here still. Lots of balloons that we still got to pop. All right, trees really going to have to come in clutch here, man. Come on, trees. Keep slurping. Keep slurping. And there it is. Slurp, Daddy Oben. Slurping up all them trees. And he just reached level 19, which means, ooh, level 20. Wall trees can hold way, way more balloons. That's good. That's exactly what we need, actually. Hope he gets level 20 pretty soon. All right, and then in addition, we do have the shattering shells here still, so any reinforced balloons that are normally kind of problematic, no problem at all for us. So specifically round 98, which is normally a really, really, really big problem, will only still be a big problem instead of a really, really, really big problem. So we got that going for us. Then we're only $10,000 away from our balloon incineration, and if I can get that guy going, oh boy, we are in some excellent, excellent shape here. All right, some balloons still trying to sneak through, trees still kind of keeping up here so far. We got some good Sentry Champion action. All right, good, good, good. I'll take it. I accept. 92 has been completed as well. 93 reinforced balloons. Chump change. 94, big though. All right, we got a big chunk of balloons coming in for 94. If we can take down 94 though, I think we're gonna have balloon incineration money, and that means I think we'll beat everything up to around 100 easily, and then around 100 will be our only big next problem to deal with. Oh, but that's all to be decided as time goes on here, because sometimes you think things are easy, sometimes things suck. Suck hardcore. All right, so we might even be able to get 2 tree loads off this time around, depending on how the cooldown comes back here. It also requires a little bit of luck with these guys exploding, because they do massive damage to ceramics as they come out. So when big chunks of ceramics are coming out, it's really nice when these guys explode. All right, trees are so good. Oh, crap! 94 is not good for us. Not good for us at all. Those are sneaking through before those oh my gods even get here. Whew. So what can we do? Honestly, not that much. I really, really want this balloon incineration, and we're only $7,000 away, so I'm going to try to micro through this guy, hope for maybe a little bit of luck going on in here or something like that. I'm also going to switch this guy to first for right now, which might not seem like it makes that much sense, but it might. It might make sense. Just to keep the balloons from overwhelming us too quickly, because I think I popped all the BFBs really, really quickly, and that means a bunch of ceramics all sneaking through all at the same time. So here we go. Trees popping out. Yeah, lots of Moab still popping out here, but dang, this is looking bad. This is looking really bad still. Lots of Moab still. Oh! See, it's hard to see what the heck is going on, but we got balloons trying to sneak through, and again, only a few $1,000s away, but I have to build something. We're going back to our old school strat. Unstable concoction. No guarantees on this puppy. I'm going to keep this guy strong this time around, and we're going to see if this might get lucky for us. All right, also, I'm going to be using Oben's Random Thorns here, which probably don't do that much for us. Maybe a little bit of something here and there. And really, we just got to hope that we, I guess, get a little bit lucky, maybe? Or maybe this Unstable Concoction is just so ungodly powerful that it means, oh my god, why? So our trees are not working properly because ceramics are sneaking through the trees. That sucks. The heck, man. All right, I had to spend a lot of money, but I have beat the first BFB layer. Let's see if I can beat these oh my gods as well. It's a bit more of a slow process with these guys. Definitely still close. Definitely still sucking up balloons with these trees over here. We're getting a lot of money from all this, but again, I just spent a bunch of my money. So, it's kind of scary. But it's, again, unbelievably slow, but unbelievably good. We do power through, but I think after seeing what just happened with that, we're in bad shape for balloon incineration. We need another $15,000 on top of what we currently have, and that just does not seem reasonable to do up until round 98. Maybe on round 98, but that's still not the end of the world for us. Yeah. Alright, I guess let's just see what happens. Here's round 95. I have I mean, Icicle Impale is pretty good, so we gotta hope that this guy's gonna keep in clutch for us. I also went for a total transformation tonic, which It seems like it's such a silly thing to build, but I already have a third-tier guy, and spending another $4,000 to make a pretty good amount of extra balloon popping power here has been pretty clutch. In fact, if all else fails, and I can't get a balloon incineration, I'm going to spam transforming tonics. All right, that's my plan. Maybe a couple boomerangs, more glaives, but I'm probably going to spam transforming tonics. Seems absurd, might actually work. All right, round 96, another beefy round for us. We're de-reinforcing a lot of these guys. We got to be very careful in watching the balloons trying to sneak through over here, though. Be very careful. I'm trying to watch. It's hard to see what the heck's going on here, though. Balloons are trying to get to the very end. Wait, we're still alive. We're still alive. Okay, transforming tonic. Let's go, baby. Let's go. He's on first. They're sneaking through the trees just a little bit here, kind of on accident. We're still alive. We're hanging in there. A beefy round. We're about to get another set of trees. Got to throw those trees up. Trees are up. Oh my God's only thing left here. This could be good enough for us to survive. And that does put us into position for a balloon incineration if we can survive this right here. Oh, baby. All right. It's going to be tough, though. This is still a lot of balloons on the screen. Like a lot of balloons. Oh. Accidentally built something almost. Dang, this is scary. Trees! Trees, baby! Trees soaking them all up. It's because Open's level 20 now. Yes! Alright, and 96 has also been completed. Unbelievable! Alright, belly button, balloon incineration. You've got to come in clutch for me today. Sadly, this guy cannot see through walls if you get this ability going, which kind of sucks. You got to wait for him to wrap around the corner here. We're going to use that right away because I do want to make sure I get as much damage as I possibly can out of these Zombie. And then we have to wait for the Zombie Gods to pop before we can de-reinforce them. But that's okay. I think we're going to get the money from this to get this going. If not, it's going to be at the very beginning of round 98. All right, we're going to put down some new sets of trees here. And look at that. Balloon incineration is officially up. Now, where do we want to put this guy? I think I'm going to have to micro. And it's really, really, really difficult to micro while also at the same time having the ability to press escape here. But maybe. Just frickin' maybe, man. Now, 98's usually a really, really, really tough round, but I have a feeling that because we are de-reinforcing those BFBs, it'll be less problematic than usual. Probably 96 is probably going to be more difficult than what we're dealing with right now. That's what I'm hoping, and that's what I'm feeling. So far, it is going the way we expected. With a balloon incineration now as well, we're going to move up the balloon incineration a little bit here, pop some more Moabs and stuff. Let the engineer still clean up the ceramics, so we got to move this guy back to the top, though. There's too many ceramics coming up in the top. But balloon incineration coming in clutch again. Balloon incineration still popping a lot of balloons up in here. Oben's trees are not there, though. We got no safety net right now. And it looks like I tried to micro, but honestly, I don't even know what to do at this point. It just seems like next to Icicle Impale is definitely a good spot to be for any sort of fire. So 98 does get completed. Now, round 99 here could also be tricky, but with an Icicle Impale, you expect it to be not too bad, right? Hopefully, kind of, maybe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw down another transforming tonic, I think. I think that's the best way for me to pop around 100. All right. Maybe I shouldn't have used that ability on... You know what? I'm gonna be extra safe. I'm gonna restart and not use that ability and see if we'll still survive round 99 so we can use extra damage on round 100. Okay, Balloon Incineration does indeed de-reinforce DDTs. So round 99 was not a big deal at all. And now here we go, round 100, baby. Let's see what we can do with this guy. I mean, this guy's not designed to be a masterful bad popper or anything like that, but if we're able to micro properly, we might be able to make it happen. I'm going to leave my Dartling gun not popping things, just because I think it's going to be better for us to not have to deal with any of that micro. And we're going to try to pop these guys, hopefully twice here, to make this happen. We're going to redo our trees, and realistically, we have to make sure we pop the bad layer before we're out of range of Icicle Impale. If we can make that happen, we're good. Because Icicle Impale is going to be what keeps the DDTs on the screen and allows us to basically win. So far, Bloons Generation's still doing a great job. All right. Kind of leading the bad just a little bit. Let the residual fire actually do some damage here. We're officially in range of the engineer at this point, but this is where it gets tricky. Are we going to be in range of Icicle Impale ability. Or anything at all. Icicle Impale style. Uh-oh. Oh. DDT's got popped. We are Icicle Impaling this just a little bit. And with the Bloons generation, we got to hope that we can clean up the rest of these balloons. Come on. Come on, do it. You know you want to. Pop them all, baby. Pop them all. What? No. I think if we just press go, I think we're going to be good. I think we're going to be good if we just press go. I think somehow these guys are going to get popped. And maybe we can micro the Bloons generation up here, and that'll pop the ceramics. You guys ready? Let's try it. In 3, 2, 1. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Confirm it. I'm just messing with you guys. We're going to try to keep up with the exact same strategy, possibly use the Bloons generation just a little bit better. I also had $2,000 roughly saved up here, and I built 2 random engineers down there up to top paths. Also got to use these guys a smidge earlier because I want to get that ability back a second time again for sure. All right. Ooh, I didn't use Thorns last time either. That could give us another boost. And we're going to rebuild those trees. All right. See what's happening. See what's happening. We can also look at the pop count of our Bloons generation if we want to. I'm just going to speed it up a little bit. I think I can manage. I think I can manage here. All right. We're up to 426. Where does he pop? 427-ish, maybe? Somewhere around here, hopefully. Pop a little bit quicker, my friend. Pop a little bit quicker, please. All right. Come on. Pop, 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 pop. Pop. There we go. We got these 2 guys flowing. Oh, no. It's again in the very, very freaking back. Dang. I'm going to try to lead the fire just a little bit, but I can't do anything too crazy here. We got to get a little lucky with these things. Lead the fire. Lead the fire. Lead the fire. We lead the fire, and we get it. Belly buttons only, baby! We made it happen for you guys! Alright, absolutely delicious. If you guys had as great a time as I did, flash your belly button. Make it happen. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, press like, subscribe, use my Nexus code, and of course, have a super duper delicious day.